In the solar orbit maneuver, the spacecraft travels to a very close point to the Sun where it reaches a very high velocity. According to orbital mechanics, at this closest point to the Sun, the rocket engines are ignited, and thereby the spacecraft is catapulted out of the solar system at very high speeds. Now, the reason why the engines are ignited at this closest point to the Sun is that according to orbital mechanics, you get the maximum bang for the buck when you ignite the engines at that specific point. Our calculations showed that with the solar over maneuver we can accelerate the spacecraft to over 70 kilometers per second in interstellar space, and that would be sufficient for chasing Oumuamua. How does such a spacecraft look like? It very much looks like a standard interplanetary spacecraft, but then you have the solid rocket engines at the rear of the spacecraft and a gigantic heat shield which protects the spacecraft at its close encounter with the Sun. Thus such a heat shield already exists. Actually, it does. The Parkinson probe, which is currently on its mission around the Sun, is protected by a heat shield which would be sufficient for a Project Lyra-style mission. You can see the heat shield here at the front of the probe, and it protects the spacecraft from the intense heat load when it comes close to the Sun at about 11 solar radii distance.